So Miss Des, you're out here in Arkansas now.
Yes, I'm loving it. I'm so excited.
So am I, guys.
I get to see my best friend every day now.
I know. Look it, Gary. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're good. I enjoy it.
It's good, man. It's so nice to have my friend out here staying with us for a bit. You have been going through the ringer, though, girl, with such the roller coaster with getting this rig, getting that rig, this property, that property. All this stuff has been going on. To be filled in on the full 411, make sure, again, go check out Des Crazy Life. She's been giving you guys like lots of updates. So I'm just assuming I'm just gonna be talking as if you guys are already in the know. But anyway, we're walking towards her new rig that she's got. And you had one before, it was called Casper.
Yes.
And you know, life and situations and stuff, she doesn't have that. And she was on the market for a new one.
Yes.
And she has a beautiful rig that's parked over here at Camp Life. And I'm so happy that we fixed up Camp Life and made it nicer, because now it's like perfect.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm gonna show you guys her setup that we got going on over here. We've got some work we're gonna do today, but I love your new rig.
Thank you so much.
I love it so
do
much.
too.
It is
It's
so nice.
Cozy.
We had such a blast. This weekend, Tara and Jason from White Rock Homestead, they actually helped you on the big grand adventure.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Thank God they came and helped me out, because that was a little situation. Lord have mercy, God.
Yeah, it wasn't the easiest to get it out over here.
Fairly simple fix.
Praise God.
Hopefully with a good connection.
Glory.
Well, I have the one.
But it's here. So like, hey, hallelujah, you know, like we got it here and she's safe. So like in conclusion, you know, it all worked out. I want to show you guys a quick mini tour of it before we get to work, because I think that you guys are thoroughly going to enjoy her new rig. And I know she's going to be in it for a little bit until she gets more, you know, her homestead situated. Check it out, guys. Check out her rig. Dun, da, da, da. We got it parked in the perfect spot here at Camp Life. It's pretty bougie. You wanna go through all the bells and whistles with everybody?
Yeah. Automatic door opening.
Oh my goodness.
Then, let me show you guys. We cut all the lights on. Come on in.
Oh my goodness.
Stay a spell.
Look at that flooring.
Yes, so I have my camera system here. I have it shut off right now, but as you can see, I've got 3, 6, 8 cameras all around the bus and inside. I also have my Instapot. I've got my magnetic locks on these cabinets. I have a regular mini fridge in here as well. And I've got tons of storage, guys. Look at this.
Heck yeah.
It's like
It's
all
deep.
the way here and all the way to the back there.
Yeah, that's
So
deep.
as long as the bench,
That's super deep.
that's all the storage there. And then I've got a shower. It's all winterized still because we had some low temperatures.
Yes.
But I will be taking care of that pretty soon.
Heck yeah.
And my favorite part of the rig, get some more lights on, is my bed area and my gigantic TV.
Girl.
Check that out.
Girl.
Lord, have mercy, God.
Heck yeah, you got like the
55 inch.
freaking entertainment system to the max.
Yes, and you see I've got the Max Air.
Yeah.
It's nice and toasty in here.
It is.
The mini split. So we've got heat and AC.
And you got all
and
this.
so much storage underneath.
Heck yeah, you do. You got storage for days.
And I have a water tank, and I can also be hooked up to city water. My water tank is 100 gallons, fresh water tank. And then I also have a gray water that's 35 gallons underneath the bus.
Heck yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm loving it. I'm so happy, you guys. Kermit is like saving my life, because that's what we're living in, you guys, until I close. We're
Yeah.
still in the works. but I'm going to explain some other things that took place, which is why the closing was delayed.
And you guys, all of the who's, what's, when, where's, how's, why's, all of that, make sure to go over to Des Crazy Life and check it out on her channel. She is giving a lot of the updates, but she's going to be staying out here with us for a little bit, and we got everything set up for her. She's got her own place of dwelling. It's comfy. Yep. Steven's going to be coming out and seeing you too, and she's still doing her nursing thing. But yeah, I'm really excited for your new place, but it's just one of those things, you know, when you're buying property and you're trying to move across the country and you have all these things going on and you got wrenches going here and going there, but it's all good. We got us a nice little spot, and you'll love your rig. Your rig is beautiful.
Thank you.
And I get to spend more time with my friend, and that means we got 2 extra sets of hands that's going to be helping us on these videos coming up soon. So it's going to be really good. I absolutely love your whole rig, and it's going to be perfectly safe for you. I love the security cameras that you got in here. You've got a lot of good ventilation. You got the emergency exits and stuff. And, you know, all of the safety features reminds me of something that we actually got, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So check this out. One of the most important things for any home, especially out here on the homestead, is safety. So making sure that we're protected from a fire and carbon monoxide is top priority.
Today we're upgrading our home with these wireless interconnected smoke and carbon monoxide alarms from SimpleLifeReclaimed. A simple but powerful way to add a peace of mind. So let's get them installed and see how they work.
This kit comes with everything you need: the alarms, the mounting hardware, easy instructions. And what I love about these is that they are completely wireless and interconnected.
Installation is super easy. Just attach the bracket, twist the alarm in place, and you're good to go. That's it. No complicated wiring, no hard to reach battery replacements. Plus, these run a long life battery, so you don't have to worry about constant upkeep.
So I wanted to do a quick demonstration for you guys on how powerful these SimpleLifeReclaimed carbon monoxide and smoke detectors are. So I lit a candle. All I'm going to do is blow this thing out and try to get the smoke from the candle being extinguished going up to it, and we will see if this thing is going to go off. Let's give it a try. So it works.
That thing's pretty dang loud. It'll wake you up, that's for sure.
Yeah, and it speaks to you, telling you, hey, fire! And it does it not only in English, but multiple different languages as well. So definitely really, really nice smoke and carbon monoxide detector.
Easy to install, and it's a big peace of mind, man.
One of the biggest advantages of interconnected alarms is the early warning. If something happens in another part of the house, you'll know right away. No delays, no guessing.
And because these detect both smoke and carbon monoxide, you're covered from multiple dangers. Whether it's running our heaters or a silent carbon monoxide leak, you're protected fully in every room.
Having a reliable, interconnected alarm system is one of the easiest ways to protect your family and home. And I love that this system makes it simple, wireless, and super effective. If you're looking for an easy safety upgrade, I definitely recommend checking these out. I'll leave a link down in the description below, also pinned one to the top of the comment section if you want to go ahead and grab some for yourself. Stay safe out there, friends, and let me know, how do you protect your home from fire and carbon monoxide? If you're not using a SimpleLifeReclaimed, you might want to check into that.
We want to say a huge thank you to SimpleLifeReclaimed for sponsoring today's video, but we got some other things to do, so let's get back at it.
I got my batteries down here. This is where I hook up to my city water, you guys. And when I'm filling my tank, this is like the overflow. So it'll let me know when the tank is full. And I fill it with this one.
Oh, okay.
The tank under the bed. And I also have an electric plug out here as well. I've got an 8,000 watt generator in the back here. This is my compressor for my mini split. I also have a rear camera and a rear light. So I'm loving that. And then over here, I have my hot water heater, and it's propane, so I got my propane tanks under here. So yeah, I'm loving it. I love my rig. I love Kermit. I can't wait to have many adventures, and I'm just grateful to God that I have friends and family that came through and helped me out, and I can also be a blessing to them as well. So y'all, please check everything out on Des Crazy Life. I'm sure I have something for everyone.
Oh yeah.
So please check it out.
Heck yeah, girl. I'm loving it. I love it. So what do you, I know Steven hasn't seen it in person yet. But you've been videoing with him, so
yeah. I did a video tour for him, and he enjoyed it. He loves it. He just said, as long as I'm happy, he's happy.
That's a good man.
Anthony, who built it, he did an amazing job, and I'm just very grateful to him as well. He even helped me set up the car insurance for it, the RV insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it is titled as an RV, you guys.
That is awesome.
So that's half the battle right there. So no commercial insurance for me.
I love it. I think that it's so clever to do like a transit and turn it into a rig like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I spent many years in my life when I was younger living in Las Vegas, and I rode many of these going around from point A to point B in town. And to see one without the seats and stuff and turned into what you turned it into, it's absolutely gorgeous. Really clever. Really cool.
Thank you.
I love it.
I love it too.
Well, friends, I wanted to give you guys the quick update and tour of Dez's new spot. And like I said, we got her all plugged in. We got her taken care of. She's not going to have to, she does have that bad booty generator and stuff, but she's not going to have to use it. We've got Camp Life completely set up. It's ready for this, for friends to come and stay. We got the gazebo, we got the fire pit, we got a good space for the evening time where we can all kind of like chill out, and she can have like her own space over here. But we've got the power plugging in directly from her rig over here to our Camp Life pole. The only thing that she's not gonna have right now for a little bit is the water, unless we fill up her tanks, because I already told her and Gary already told her, you do not want to hook up to our Camp Life well, because that well does not have the sand filter on it. And this beautiful rig, I don't want to have it be destroyed with our super orange rust water. So for the time being, it's going to be like, hey, drive it over to our spigot, fill up your tank and use that, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, I just can't, there's nothing else I could do unless we get like a 200-foot long hose or something.
Yeah.
But for the time being, it's okay. We'll make sure all the bases are covered.
Yes.
Yeah. And I got a shower in my house. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she can just go. Yeah, she can just go inside the house, you know? So it's all good. But I'm excited. Well, that's enough yapping. I definitely wanted to bring you guys along for this. And I wanted to say a huge shout out and thank you to Tara and Jason for helping her out on the road, guys.
Yes.
It was a huge adventure. If you guys, like I said earlier, if you guys have been watching Dez's journey out here, she did post videos on it. So make sure to go check that out. But it was quite the adventure. And Tara and Jason, you guys stepped up and helped out when everybody needed the help, and we really appreciate you guys for doing that. And that's just another testament on what the community does for each other, and we absolutely love each other and bestest of friends, and thank you guys. Thank you so much. With that though, we do have to get a moving on today. I know that David's gonna be coming over, and David's gonna be helping out with Des with some other stuff, getting her moving a little bit so we can keep her vehicle and her home kind of sticking here for a little bit. And we've got some work we want to do. We're going to be teaching Des how to use some of these power tools. No broom in action today, friends. Woo! Gary's not doing her dirty like that today.
No, I'm not
Look at him.
I'm not going to do that, you guys. I'm not.
I tell ya.
We're gonna get to it and nailing some things, and we're gonna have to get up on some ladders and get these things done.
It's gonna be a little bit sketchy, but that's okay. We're trying to help her out with some of these power tools and like how to use it and stuff, because when you get moving on your homestead, girl, you're gonna need all this practice, right? So we're gonna we're gonna go practice out on the cabin. So let's go over there and see what we can get done today.
Yes.
All right, so we're coming on in here inside the mud room, and Des, the last time you were up here, it was just broom in hand, rolling tape.
Yep.
Yeah, and now we've got all the windows in, friends.
Beautiful.
Ah!
I love it.
You feel the space now?
Yes, I feel it, and I think it's incredible. this makes me even more excited and anxious and ready to deal with my abandoned cabin.
All right, baby, so what are we doing first?
So I want to try to get some of these ceiling joists in, at least getting over that way, because where we're going to be needing to dig for the stairs is right there. I don't really want to be messing around with a ladder in a hole.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
It makes sense to me.
So I want to try to set this laser up just right.
Is that your best friend one?
This is my best friend. I like this thing. This thing's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. So now, make a little indentation there. That should go right around that ballpark. And I should be able to have a nice level line. That is the height. Let me triple check my line. Gotta make sure it's leveled. That looks like I'm on the mark. Now the goal, what I'm trying to do is do everything 16 on center. Now, because this isn't really like the biggest situation of what I need to do, it shouldn't be that big of a deal if I just pull 16 from the outer edge and then go from there, if that makes any sense. 5.5 inches off. So first one's always a little tricky. 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half. 10.5 inches from that guy. 10.5 inches. That should be the first one. Let's go there. 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. That should be that mark. Same thing here and here. Okay. Once I get that bored in, it's going to be 1,000 times easier just marking out from, just pull from the board. Biggest thing is with nail guns is the depth of this guy needs to be set, but I've already got it all preset and everything. And when you get one, a lot of times you can adjust it just with the PSI and everything. So I've got it ran to what it should be on the PSI. You never want to go over the PSI. I think it's like 120 max. Yeah, it says it right there. So I'll show you how to load it here in a second, but the biggest thing is just know where that thing's going. It's going to be in this vicinity and what's behind it. Okay. So you never want to have your hand too close to the end over there, and even if it's on the side, it could shank itself like that. Okay. To where it could make some bad things. So it's nail guns are they're useful and extremely like awesome tools and must-haves and must-needs. But they're also one of those things that could get you if you're not paying attention. So it's definitely set up in a safer manner where there's a bump fire where literally you push that in and it fires. Okay. So I don't have that set up that way. I ain't trusting myself or this thing to accidentally bump into anything and just start firing nails into it. Yeah. So yeah, trigger. But sometimes it will double tap and you'll get 2 nails in once. Okay. It happens sometimes, and this one in particularly, it definitely likes the double tap sometimes. Let's see if it fits. So I'm up on this line. Now, because I'm going to be shooting this way, what's going to happen is I'm going to end up eventually having it tapped over more than what I want. So I'll come past the line just like 1/8 of an inch because I already know it's going to go that way. Okay. So you'll want to keep away from the edge of the board more than like 1/2 inch. Stay up there. Wow, fool. This guy doesn't like the cold.
It does not like the cold now.
No. I'm gonna take out this other half. All right, one sec.
Why won't it nail?
It did it the other time. It was freezing too. You stupid son of a.
Back to the drawing board. All right, well, change in plan.
You know, the tools tell you, honestly, when it's too cold to work outside. And it's just too, it's been too cold, you know. It was 26 degrees this morning, so should be the last bit of the cold, but I want to get to work. So,
Yeah.
option B.
Okay.
Option B.
So right here, there's a little tab that you can smack in. And now it's holding that guy exactly where I want it to be. Ideally, what I like doing is I'll tit that tab, take this screw, and hit this top one. Just, it's there and it ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Right, so now this side I can pull up and get to where I want it to be.
Okay.
And push this into position and all that.
Okay.
And then once that's in, then I can tack all the other pieces I need to be in. Now, I can grab this guy. That's screwed in. That's that side. There's two more of these that I gotta put in. That bottom. There's that. And then these right here are meant for nails. You'll do is grab one of these guys. Oh, it turned off of there. Sometimes you can just twist it. There it goes. Just like that. And now you can hold that where you want it to be and hit that with the hammer instead of having to hold this guy with your fingers like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you're using this to keep your hand away from it, and you can slam the nail into that and it will go through this as well as into that.
Okay.
So that's that little nifty trick. But always best to put both sides in first before you finalize that.
Okay.
And that's just because this is going to move from side to side to side to side until I get this piece in exactly where I want it. So, I mean, technically, I guess I could just screw it with this, but it's not going to hit the back side of that other one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's only going to barely touch it. Whereas this one will hit it pretty good. You smack her in. Twist. There's that. Once I get this one fully in, I'm going to have you measure out 16.
Okay.
And then we're going to go from that mark.
So I do it like this?
So, yep, but try to get it as close as you can to that guy.
Okay.
And then,
Turn it like that?
yeah. And then you can go ahead and mark 16.
Uh-oh.
And then 17. So you can even try to hook, if you can hook it on the wood and not the metal behind it, just ever so slightly.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then just mark 16, and then that's 17 and a half. And here's the tricky part. Because of that right there.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get here. Squeeze it there. Okay. I see it. No, that's not. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Okay.
And then 17 and a half. And same thing there. And then I'm gonna give you this 90. Don't go nowhere. Here you go. You can mark it with that guy. You'll butt that all the way up against the wood.
Okay. And just do
Yep.
the line up. Okay. Like that?
Yep, you can go you can trace it all the way up, or
All the way.
yeah.
Okay.
give yourself a good line to be like, okay, that's where it goes.
Okay.
And same thing there, yep.
Okay.
And then whatever one you know is like, that one is like a lot more, yes, for sure. Then that's the one that you want to go off of, but you can see exactly a little bit more of where it goes.
So when I put the wood up, I put it directly on here?
Yep, as close to that line as you can. So you can bring it all the way over to, bring it to the 16 right there, yep.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and mark the edge of that guy.
Okay.
Wherever that is, and then
Okay. Make sure.
Yep.
Okay.
and then you can go ahead and measure out 1.5 inches from that, going that way.
Going this way, right?
Going that way, because you
Going
mark.
this way.
Yep, because you mark 16 from this outer edge one. Yep. So it'd be going that way.
So, okay, and put the 16 right
Yep, you could put it right there too, and then mark that.
All right. Okay.
Nice. All right. And then I'll grab a level for that guy, just so we can get it fairly close. But now you're set for that guy, which is important.
You can hang your first joist.
Yay!
Yay!
So now this one, you're gonna find that wood is not as perfect or as good or straight as you would like it to be.
Okay.
So whenever you see like a knot like that, you don't really want it to be on the bottom like that. As
Okay.
much as you can, like, unless it's like,
Top?
you'd rather it be on the top per se. At least that's how I look at it. There's other codes are weird because one will say one thing and another code from another country or place will say another, and it is what it is.
What's going on? Come on with the come on. What's going on?
Here, I'll grab that hammer for you.
Mountain goober.
Yeah, it's the mountain Uber.
Mountain goober. We're giving Des a quick lesson. I know you wanted to snatch her up real quick.
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
on a mission.
We're
I
gonna
should be
hey
doing electric right
So you
now.
can
bring
get,
her back though, because we
you can
got
get the
plans for
backside in
her.
a little bit more because it's kicking
Oh,
this
there you
way.
go.
Okay.
So
There you go.
try to tap that.
I do mountain Ubering, I do car rentals, I do all kinds of stuff. Just, I'm all over the place.
I appreciate.
Start shimmying. Yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa
Yep,
pump.
okay, so
Pass it
now
me
try to
now.
get that
Light
side.
it up,
It's
take
gonna
a
be
puff, pass it to me now.
I'm going down,
back
baby.
and forth of tapping it back and forth, up then down.
4 hours later.
You tap that side,
Stop, baby.
tap that top or back side up a little bit. Golden. So now you can go ahead, set this guy
Okay.
up on there.
Okay.
Get it hugging tight as close as you can, and then you can tap that tab in if you want, or if you want to just snap the screw into it, holding it into position, you could do that too. Whatever you feel is
Hit it with your purse.
clever.
Hit it with your purse. Hit it like you mean it.
Tap that guy in. There's that. So now you can go ahead and same thing on this side, push it up as high as you can, because the biggest thing, you want to get the joist to be as as tight as it can to the bottom of that. And then you're gonna have to push that over with this and smack it, or get a screw into it, whatever you feel is better. Yep.
How much money you think I got in that 2x6? Let's go! Let's go!
You gonna stress her out, David.
That's okay.
And we can
You gonna stress her.
Well, the
push
thing about it is
this
in this
side
environment
up
right
that
here,
way
you got to be
and-
able to will it to work through stress.
That's true.
Because it gets stressful sometimes.
That's true. We're breaking her in. All right, don't break her. Just break her in. All right, David.
Gary, what the heck?
I put some nails in there, all right?
It looks like you shot it with birdshot.
Bro, it does.
Okay.
A little higher up.
Okay.
Okay. I'll try to keep a little higher. Just, yep, right there. Here, I got you here. Let's see, can you get that bottom one right there?
Yeah. It's not. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
There it goes. Woo, buddy. There it is.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't want to go in, but here's two more. Now you can at least push on it a little bit too. Here's this. Okay. Got it somewhat prepped. This is where it gets interesting, the swoop around the joist.
My left hand.
How's hammering?
Girl, you're doing awesome. Thanks.
Heck yeah! That's one.
Yeah, that's one.
I got 9 more.
Yeah. We got a short interim because I gotta go get the cheese. So y'all.
Heck yeah!
Well, dang, Des, you done put up that whole joist. It looks fantastified.
It feels great. It feels really, really good.
Yep.
You're ready to build your tiny house, huh?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. One joist and send it.
Yeah, send it. So friends, Des is gonna go on a little adventure with Mr. Come On with the Come On.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Cuber did it.
So as you guys know, Des is out here in Arkansas now, and she only has the new Kermit for wheels. So David actually has another vehicle that's just hanging out on standby. Being the awesome friend that he is, he's gonna go and take Miss Des to the mountain and go pick up that vehicle so that way she's got some wheels to roll around in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not her whole house every time that she wants to roll, you know? So, all right, well, Miss Des, go have fun. We'll see you here in a little bit. We're probably gonna continue on a little bit of this stuff, but we will work you as soon as you get back.
Okay, sounds
So,
good.
Miss Des will
She said,
return.
I'll be back at dark.
Yeah. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Well, since Miss Des had to take off with David and it's just down to us two, Gary and I are gonna work as fast as we can just to kind of get this up there and in place. We only have, what, 9 joists left to hang, baby?
Something like that.
Yeah. 9, maybe 8, I don't know. My count's a little off. But we're gonna try to just go ahead and get this thing done and get it going. I think that the nail gun will possibly work for us now that it's been sitting in the sun for a little while.
Yeah, you know, cold air and air compressors and degrees being, you know, 26 degrees, they just don't mix sometimes.
Yeah, there's a reason why we can't always work in the cold, friends, and it's not because we're lazy. It's because the tools are lazy, all right? The tools are being real lazy.
They are. But I already hooked it up and tested it out. It's working now. So.
Yeah, it's working. So we're going to go ahead and string this thing out and get everything lined out for 16 on center. And we're just going to go bing, ba-ba-ding, ba-ba-ding, ba-ba-bum, bum, bum. We're just going to get this thing working and get it going. So
It's gonna fly together now that we got that thing together. So
yeah, so let's hang these joists.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And if you want to, I'll get you flowers waiting around the bend. Baby, let's just pretend. I wanna stay like this forever. I wanna stay right here with you. I wanna stay right here with you. As the rest we fall until it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around. When you're all messed up, it's a great relief to be understood. It's a shame still waters run deep. So let us walk right into the forest, to the trees and the rising sun. It is something we can't outrun. I do whatever it takes to hold you, whatever it takes to you. Wanna be in this game for two. When it all comes down, do you feel alive? Are you feeling lost? You were made to fly, but you're so much more than a memory. It is not easy. It's a shame still waters run deep. As the rest we fall till it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around. And when you're all messed up, it's a great relief to be understood. It's a shame still waters run deep. What the hell? Still waters run deep. Listen up now. When it all comes down, do you feel alive? Are you feeling lost? That you were made to fight, but you're so much more than a memory. It is not easy. You were made to fight. It's a shame. Still waters run deep.
Well, looky who came back. You have a good adventure?
Yes, I did.
Well, just in time too.
Yeah, just in time.
We got all the ceiling joists in.
Yep.
Sorry. Look, I thought we were gonna be still finishing up the ceiling joist and we was gonna dig some holes, but I came back a little bit later. I was abductified by David with come on. It's not my fault, y'all.
It's David's fault. Blame it, David.
No. But no, it was good. We got all that in. I hope you learned something on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
Well.
And I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We're gonna get a lot more going and everything else tomorrow, but I think we're gonna call it for today.
Yeah.
It's a bit, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little burnt out. It's already getting late and everything else. It's like, man, we got to get dinner going and everything else. It's
That's
like,
exactly what I was thinking. I'm
let's-
like, man.
let's start this week off easy. All right, let's not burn ourselves out the first day. This week is going to be a beautiful week, and I plan on a lot of work. So
Yep.
there's still a couple more things I do want to do before we wrap it up today. But
Yeah. What are we doing?
I want to get some measurements.
Oh, okay.
Try to figure out some things, you know. I got to get some orders together for some soffit materials and all that. The fascia material, I already have that measured out already and all that fun stuff. But the soffits, that's a little different of a measurement, I'm not gonna lie. So
Okay. So how are
I
we going
do.
to get this soffit measurement?
So I know what this measurement is, and I know what the majority of the measurements are here and there. It's this new overhang on these sides. It's a little much, you know what I mean? And like, I know we're gonna put a soffit in where that ceiling joist is for right there. However, I'll be able to get that figured out, you know? I'm not too worried about that. The fascia is my biggest worry, and the soffits more than anything, because that sort of ties the roof together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the roofing material is coming soon, friends.
Yes.
Very, very soon.
Yes, so I do want to get that number together. In the ceiling joist area, we're going to use the same material, so I'm just going to order a little bit more for that aspect. You'll have to just wait and see exactly how that all goes together, but
All right.
yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap this one up, friends. We're going to have Gary go and get his magical measurements so that way we can get an order placed for all the rest of the materials that we need to keep this thing rolling and get closer and closer towards Metal Day, which, my gosh, guys, I can't believe it. It's coming fast now, so we're really trying to button all these last minute things up. So yeah, Gary, work the measuring tape, and we're going to get our numbers, and hopefully we'll get an order in for whatever materials we need for that, if there is anything that we need for that, depending on what we got. And anyway, we're gonna we're gonna do that and get all of our stuff together so we can keep this thing rolling. So all right, let's get it.
All right. Another thing that we will be having to add in here is right here, roughly-ish,
Okay.
in this ballpark area, just another 2x6 that we can box out right here, and I'll probably make it exactly the same width size since it is 5.5 inches. Box it all in and make it to where we can actually tie the soffit, because the soffit, if you don't know, goes right there. Which, I mean, I could just box it in right here and leave it overhanged all the way across. There is that option. I mean, that does sound good too. Anywho, I guess I only need to know this measurement for right now. Yeah, you're a beast, man.
What is it?
It's about, it's almost 30. 29 and 3/4-ish, right around that ballpark. That's a big overhang.
Yeah.
That's a big overhang. I can ballpark it up. I already know I'm gonna have to rip it if it's that big. Yeah, let's call you 30. Duly noted. I went big on this overhang, all right? It is what it is. I know that that's 2 foot. Those are the numbers I needed to really know. I know what all this measurement is on the rakes and all that stuff, so. And I can add the overhang size of what this is over that way.
Okay.
So that's roughly 18 inches. I'll call it 19 just to give myself a little extra. And everything that we're going to be putting in is going to be that LP Smart Siding soffit material. That's very, like, 16 foot long, and I can pop in a piece and be like, there, bam, done. You know,
Okay.
this is a little bit more than 16 right here. So Yeah, that's gonna be nice having big old pieces like that. Be like, done, done. Just rip them all into sizes and everything. And that's gonna be the actual vents for our roof and everything, our roof cavity. There's gonna be like little slots and nets and everything inside of it. And that will allow the airflow to go through and go up through the ridge vent once we get the metal installed and all that. So we're getting that much closer to everything. That's gonna be a big one. That will finish up a lot of how it looks, especially when we get the roof on and all that.
Getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Sweet, so I know that size. Now I just gotta punch all the numbers, get my order sheet together, and be ready to order some soffits and fascias. I'm gonna try to keep it simple.
Please.
I'm gonna try to keep it simple. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep it simple, but I'm gonna try to keep it simple.
Well, friends, that's a wrap. That's what we're gonna get done today. We're gonna go and entertain Miss Des and get her nice and settled in for another evening. I got some dinner to do. I got this video to edit. Gary's gonna get those numbers together, get everything ready so that way we can place the order and maybe later on this week go and get it and tie it all in. We've got a very, very big to-do list that we're gonna work on the rest of this week, so I hope that you guys stay tuned. Thank you, Des, for helping us out, you know, with the work you got done today and learning some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and again, of course, guys, make sure to go and check out our friends' channels. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to go check out Des, Come On, Mike and Lissa, CRC, Tim, all the folks around here, man. We've got a really, really great group of friends, and there's even more than that I didn't name. I just was rattling off a few. Don't feel sad, guys.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But anyway, we're gonna run. I wanna thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and watching today's episode. We're gonna go on in there and finish off the evening. So we will see you guys on another one soon. So until the next one, friends, love y'all and hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.